And here we are. We are live. Real United Talk match chat along. Welcome everyone who's here on this nervous day. Joined today by Diedrich. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good. Nervous. Very, very nervous.
Nervous. Yeah. I imagine a lot of people are going to be absolutely bricking it today for obvious reasons. The team news is basically one change. Fosu Mensah comes out, Wan-Bissaka comes in, which was pretty much expected. Apart from that, everything is normal. So, I mean, right way to go, Diedrich, you think?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said to you earlier on, the only change I would have made is if Shaw could have come back, but obviously he must not be fit enough, or he still must be struggling with an injury.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first comment here of the day, I'm going to highlight this one because I think everyone's going to be feeling this. Is Bants feel sick, which understandable. A lot at stake here. A lot at stake. United team is just coming out of the dressing room now. They're happy, they're smiling. Pretty much, I like the bench, Diedrich. A lot of attacking options on the bench. Whether they're good options or not is a different matter. But there is a sign of intent there with Lingard's on there, Igalo's on there. Who else was on there? Bailly, good to see back as well amongst the substitutes. Romero is obviously on the bench, but there was about 4 or 5 players that are there with attacking intent. So it's very strong. It's not a negative bench. So going forward, hopefully you won't need to use them. But Vardy's just coming out here looking focused and that as well. Very surprised with Leicester. They got with Iheanacho as well up front alongside Vardy. Is that a surprise to you?
No, not really. I think they pretty much started the strongest 11 that they could. I think they're pretty much going to do the exact same thing as us. I think this game is literally going to be. I don't think this is going to be a cagey affair. I think it's going to be full throttle end to end. Whoever it see who blinks first, really. But we've also got to take into account what's going on over at Chelsea, haven't we? Because effectively, this game could draw, and we could effectively both Leicester and United get into the Champions League.
Yes, Chelsea have to lose against Wolves. Is that right? Yeah.
I think they can draw as well.
Can they?
Because I think is it not? It's United third, Leicester, then Chelsea. I think I could be wrong. I might have got that the opposite way around with Chelsea and Leicester.
Well, Chelsea, it looks like Leicester. Sky Sports have put it up here as 3 at the back. I thought they'd go 4 at the back, actually, like a 4-4-2. But Sky Sports have got it up as a 3. United, they're putting up. Yeah, United looks like the usual 4-2-1-3 by the looks of what they're doing here. Or they're going 4-2-3-1 with Bruno in between Rashford and Mason Greenwood and Martial up front. There we go. So McTominay's on the bench, Mata's on the bench, Lingard, James, Igalo, Fred, Fosu Mensah, Bailly and Romero. Attacking bench, mate. Attacking bench for me. You got 2, 4, 5 players there that are forward players for me. Mate, I'm absolutely bricking it. I'm absolutely bricking it. This is a very, very tense game. Very tense game. Dia's in the house. How you doing? Red Devil says he's glad we're doing a chat along. Can suffer my own if it goes wrong. Right, let's look into this. We know the positives if we win, if we draw, right? Let's look at the negatives here. What if we don't get the result? What is that going to mean going forward, Diedrich?
Just mean, well, I suppose we're kind of lucky in the fact that, like I said, this season we don't have to prioritise league position over Europa League. So I guess it might. I mean, I hope it doesn't enter the players' mind. I hope they don't think, well, if we mess up here, we can still go through the Europa League. I wouldn't mind getting this tied up, but it'd be massively disappointing. But I suppose we would still have a bit of a lifeline. But although it's a lot easier to get this one game sewn up than have to go through another knockout format for it.
Players just taking the knee for Black Lives Matter, and we kicked off. So United kicked off.
You're definitely way ahead of me.
Yeah, it's fine. United kicking from right to left. It looks to me at the minute, Leicester have lined up there 3-4-3. The way they're sat without possession of the ball. Let me know when you kick off, mate.
Just literally now, mine's just gone now.
Yeah, mate, you're about 20 seconds. Not a problem. Not a problem. But United trying to get into the groove straight away, get a passing game. Leicester, as soon as they're getting the ball, they're just knocking it straight out. That's Brandon Williams got a throw in on the left-hand side here. Rashford's flicked it on to Martial. He ain't getting that.
I think it depends. I think with this game as well, it depends a lot upon who scores first. I think if we concede first, I still think we'll be able to do it. I still think we could turn it around. Whereas I think if Leicester concede first, I can always see him crumbling with what's happened lately with the forward coming out of lockdown. How far were they ahead of us at one point? We're 40.
Well, Martial's in. About 10. He's in. He's got a rat penalty. Ref, come on. No, it's a corner. No, he's offside.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Very, very. That's a close call. Great. Well, he is offside, yeah, but a great flick round the corner from Pogba there to Martial. He went round the keeper. Casper brought him down.
I'm seeing it now. He's in.
Yeah.
If he's not off there, that's definitely a penalty.
That's a penalty if he weren't offside. But warning sign there for Leicester straight away.
Yeah, very good attacking intent.
But I mean,
I wouldn't mind seeing.
I was just going to say the first goal you was on about there. I mean, we don't have to win this game. We just got to avoid just got to avoid being beat. So if we get the first goal, it's going to open Leicester up.
Yeah. Here's one for you then. So say for example, if gets to the 80th minute and Wolves are beating Chelsea 2-0 and it's 1-1, or we're drawing with Leicester here, would you literally just knock it around the pitch for 10 minutes just for the sake of it and just get Chelsea out of the Champions League?
If it is 1-1 towards the 90 minutes mark, I think if you get Johnny Evans made a mistake there. Bruno nearly got past him, but if it is 1-1, mate, I would just play it safe, to be honest. I really would. But no one's really pressuring Johnny Evans here. I think Johnny Evans is going to be a bit of a weak link for Leicester. I really do. This left-hand side, they've got Chowdhury and that young lad, Thomas. Not really got into the game yet, them two. Brendan Rodgers is already out on the touchline.
See, I don't think Brendan Rodgers is that good of a manager. I think he starts off well at wherever he goes. He started off well at Swansea. Started off well at Liverpool, obviously. Started off well at Celtic. But if you ask fans of all those clubs what they thought about him towards the end, as soon as it comes to his teams just seem to capitulate, and I don't understand why. It always happens.
Like they run out of steam, isn't it?
Yeah. And I don't think he works them that hard. I mean, it's not like he's got these lot doing what Guardiola would do or Klopp, where he's constant intensity. So I don't know. I don't know what seems to go on.
Well, this is all United at the minute. Pogba absolutely dictating in the midfield. He's getting acres of space as well. Pick the ball up and ping it where he wants. Leicester, as soon as they get the ball, it's almost like they're just trying to chuck it over the top for Vardy. Straight away. Martial's again down the left. That's our ball, ref, surely. I think it's gone out for a throw-in. Mark is doing his usual bit, like Sharon described.
He loves it, doesn't he? He loves it.
Mate, yeah. He's like the channel's mascot, Mark is. Absolutely great.
Just needs to get him an outfit, don't
we? So United got a corner out the left-hand side. Bruno's come across to take it. this is a bit of a mismatch here because it looks to me like Ndidi is marking Harry Maguire. And it comes. Oh, mate, Harry nearly got on the end of that. Again.
Yeah, that's one thing. He's not exactly done the best in there this season, has he, Maguire? For as many chances he has and how good he is in there, I think he might have underperformed a little bit. I mean, I think that's one of the main reasons we signed him, wasn't it? Obviously, to shore things up at the back, but for aerial presence.
Yeah, he did well for England, didn't he? Big reputation.
Yeah, that whole
come back
like
from
three of them running it at once. Yeah.
So they are definitely trying to utilise Vardy's pace here around the back.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to do what we normally do, just hit people on the break. And it's not just Vardy you've got to worry about, is it? I mean, Iheanacho, I mean, fair enough, he's not the best in the world, is he? I mean, touch wood, he wasn't what City said he were going to be, the next Rashford, like, but he's still got a bit of pace about him.
In case anyone's interested, Arsenal 1-0 up against Watford with a Aubameyang penalty.
Yeah, they can really get Watford today, can't they?
Yep. There's a lot going on in the Premier League today.
Yeah, who would you want to go down?
Oh, do you know what? I want to say Watford, but if Aston Villa go down, we might get Grealish cheaper.
That's a good out. I think Watford deserves to go down with everything that's going on. In relation to getting rid of, what is it, like the fourth manager?
Yeah.
But I want Villa to go down because I obviously want Grealish.
I do like watching Grealish in the Prem. There's a great bit of 1-2 play there there's a goal kick by Martial and Brandon Williams. So United really trying to utilise going down the right-hand side at the minute.
See, that's why I like Brandon Williams. I think he offers a little bit something different going forward. What frustrates me about Shaw is, I mean, Shaw's good at going forward for 90% of what he does. It's the last 10% where he just needs a bit of composure to actually pull it back and actually pick out a man rather than he almost does a Valencia, doesn't he? He gets to a crossing line or a position to put in a good cross, and he just smashes it across the box and hopes it goes somewhere.
So I actually prefer seeing Luke Shaw in a back three. I actually think he's more solid as a left-sided centre-back than he is at a left-back. He looked really good with Maguire and Lindelof. Leicester had a shout for a penalty then, but it's not been given. And United are on break here. Rashford at the left. Oh, Martial's just run off, gone right past the ball there. Didn't read that pass at all. Mark says he'd like Margot Robbie to go down.
Wouldn't we all?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've just seen that where you said there might have been a penalty.
So I'm hoping United get Mason involved here a bit more. But United just knocking it around now, taking the time. They're certainly dominating the early stages of this game. Leicester, apart from that penalty incident just now, not really threatened at all. But United looking comfortable, Mark. Diedrich. Good flick on. Oh, it didn't work out. Straight away. No, ref. That's right. Harry Maguire's picked up a yellow card here.
Quite early on, that, isn't it?
Yeah. He's gone sliding in. In fairness, he gets the ball, but he's come through from behind. No, that's no penalty for me. Pogba pulls his leg away, and Iheanacho just sort of like dives to the floor. Now, that could be a yellow card for me. It's a simulation.
Don't really tend to get that, though, do you, these days?
No, but letter of the law, mate. If you're trying to con, where's the consistency in it? But Leicester got a free kick here on the just inside our half. There shouldn't be any danger. What's up, Don? All right. Yeah, all right. Right, United get rid of it nice and easy. Pogba. Oh, that nearly went through there. Leicester attacking down the right-hand side. Matic has come out. See, I worry about that now with Harry Maguire, mate. He's going to have to stay on his feet the whole game. De Gea, comfortable. So I'm really glad. I know this might be a minor little thing, but I'm really glad that De Gea has changed his hair today. He's not got it all slicked back. It looks much better. Much better today. Right, what's Pancars want? He's just Pancars coming on at half time. Yeah, Pancars, mate. You're welcome to come on at half time. Not a problem. I thought you was coming on at half time anyway. As soon as you let me down. But what do you think so far, Diedrich? 10 minutes in?
I think United are getting the better of the early exchanges. I think it's just a case of we're just waiting for something to break. I mean, like I said, warning signs have been there a bit, but I'm not overly worried yet.
Over the bar. Sorry, mate. Yeah, you're not worried about anything.
No, nothing yet. I mean, Maguire's just got to literally just calm himself down a bit now, hasn't he? We're sitting on your last thing we want to be doing is going down to 10 men in this game.
Good run there from Mason from the right hand side. Over the top ball by Rashford. Picked them out.
The header. Yeah, I've just seen
it. Hi, Jeff. You all right? Everything. Nothing to worry about at the minute from Leicester. It's all been United going forward. They look the more dangerous. Right hand side, Wan-Bissaka's got to get out there and close that down. That ball's too long. Let it out. Goal kick, mate. Yeah. Not been impressed with Leicester so far.
Hey, long may it continue.
Well, this is it. I mean, do you think? I mean, they've got a couple of young lads in there playing such a big game. Maybe, hopefully, a bit of nerves might get in there. United are a more experienced side here for me. They know what they got to do. So hopefully, the inexperience of the Leicester side will creep in eventually. But it's interesting that Brendan Rodgers said in his interview he's going to try and get it to the last drink break and then go full on if need be.
Yeah, so see how it's looking around the league at that point, because they'll know what will be going on in other matches, won't they? With today's day and age, they'll know what scores are elsewhere. Right. But I mean, hopefully, it's out of question by then. I don't wear a couple of goals up by that point, so it's out of the question.
Like Bruno Fernandes has not really been involved so far for me at the minute.
It's very cagey affair, isn't it, so far?
Yeah, I mean, United seem like they're trying to get it down to play, but the passing just ain't really coming off in the final third.
Yeah, it's not crisp, is it? Yeah, but saying that, I think they look like so far. I think they can look like they can go up a gear, but they don't need to yet.
Yeah. It's almost like they need a bit of a wake-up call, don't they?
Yeah, because a lot of them might be thinking, well, Leicester need to beat us. We don't need to beat Leicester.
Do you think that'll play in the minds of the players then?
I think it would.
Yeah.
I think it would take the pressure off the United lads a lot more. I think the Leicester lads will be a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? Matic. I think they'll be a lot more worried than United will be, because
Matic, Jesus, he just give it away on the edge of the area. Then they're trying to play it out from the back. I think it was Ed that had the shot bursting in from midfield. Thankfully, it's over. But Pogba there just who did the lineup at the bottom? Looks like mate. Hart, that was me, mate. Bournemouth have got a penalty at Everton, and they've scored it, so it's 1-0 to Bournemouth.
So I thought, does that make different permutations? So does that mean Bournemouth stay up?
No, Bournemouth still be relegated at the minute.
So do they need Villa to lose?
Yeah, as it stands, yeah, Norwich, Watford, Bournemouth, and Villa would be safe. At the minute, Brandon Williams has picked up a loose ball here. Into Martial on the left. Gone out for a corner. Martial, a bit slow to react there for me. Should have been on that a bit quicker.
So if Villa go 1-0 down, their goal difference will drop down by 1, so that'll put Bournemouth above them.
Yeah.
I still think if Watford or Bournemouth go down, they'll be asking questions of the Premier League about that whole goal that should have been given that first game back against Sheffield. Because that's a point. That game could have literally been a win for Sheffield. So that puts if they stay up by a point.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll tell you, that first game back was an absolute farce, wasn't it?
Well, what was their excuse? It wasn't turned on or something.
The VAR wasn't, was it?
No, I think the goal line technology weren't on but VAR. So why can't VAR overrule that?
Like all technology that no one understands at the minute.
I think everyone else has got a fair good grasp on it though. I think Germany, Spain, they've all got like really, and Italy as well. They've all implemented it into their game really well. But it's just the Premier League have done it completely different to what everyone else has. We've seen what's gone on around the continent and went, oh, that looks good, but fuck it, we'll do it our way.
Leicester had a cross there from the left-hand side. That young lad, Thomas. Brandon Williams got out, though, to close it down. Shot was well wide. Jay Hart says, should Eddie Howe be fired if Bournemouth gets relegated? He was a hero for them last year. Do you know?
I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't either. Eddie Howe, there were some people up for him for taking the United job, weren't they?
Yeah.
Eddie Howe. Good English manager, mate. He's I think I think he deserves a better job than what he's in at the minute. Don't think
were they not talking about him becoming the Arsenal fan? I mean, not an Arsenal fan, Arsenal manager before Arteta stepped in.
Do you know what? There was talk of him going everywhere, wasn't there? There was one. There was a bit of a rumor at Spurs before Mourinho took it. There was a couple of people chanting for him to be United manager before Ollie came in. Then, there was the Arsenal one. I think even Everton before Ancelotti came in as well.
Yeah. Everton were after him and Dash, weren't they, apparently?
Yeah. Well, I see Dash now is being linked up for Crystal Palace, isn't he? So they want to get to Hodgson.
Is that really much of an upgrade, though?
Well, I think you might find Sean Dyche might convince Zaha to stay. Probably, yeah. I don't think Hodgson convinced him to stay at all. But United on the attack here on the right.
Just wave. It's just that it's the wave for the first goal, isn't it? Really, that's the fucking nervous bit.
To make it a good spectacle, it needs a goal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But Pogba's got it on the right. It's come in. Rashford's on it, or Casper came out to collect. Good ball in from Pogba there on the right-hand side. Nicely placed over the top. Good stat here. Casper Schmeichel has not had any clean sheets against Man United, apparently. Good omen. Harry Maguire's in trouble.
Hopefully that doesn't get broken today.
Like, Matic has been so poor so far.
I said that last night. I said if it's going to be a weakling, I think it's Matic. I didn't understand this whole giving him a fucking. What is an extra 2-year contract, 3-year contract?
Yeah.
What was the point? Fair enough, reward him. Maybe give him another year, or at most 2. But
yeah, I always thought United did like years, didn't they? Just 1 year.
Yeah, and once you turn 30, we tend to only give you a year. But that was the same case for Giggs, Scholes, and everywhere. But now it's fucking. If you turn 30, we want to give you 3-4 year deal.
It's a money saver, mate, for the Glazers. Right,
Yeah.
mate, come on, that's yellow there. Rashford got pulled to the ground. Harry Maguire's a bit suspect in this today. Matic has given the ball away a few times. Now, looking,
Yeah,
you know what?
he's not doing what he was doing before, is he? He's not keeping it simple, 1-2 touch, is he? He's taking 2, 3, 4 touches. Then when he is trying to play it simple, he's just giving it away recklessly.
Jay Hart says Schmeichel's living up to his legacy at United. Yeah, I see that David De Gea has equalled same amount of clean sheets as Peter. 112 clean sheets, I think it is. Pretty good going, that. Now, considering De Gea's quite a lot smaller as well. Bruno's in, Martial. Oh, dear. Good pass from Bruno there at Martial, but Martial lost control of the ball, I think, there. Club sold Herrera and extended Matic's contract, one of Woodward's finest work. Mate, I think Herrera should have stayed. I really do. Red Devil says, get Matic off already, giving the ball away every time. Mate, I just said that. He's not looking the greatest, is he? I really thought Scott would have been in there today. Martial, mate, he's just not reading the passes at the minute.
No, whenever he's picked it up in dangerous space, it's just not quite fell for him to actually have a shot, has it?
Well, Mason's just passed it to him there. Literally a 2-3 yard pass, and he's not read it at all. Red Devil says he's struggling against high pressing teams.
He's run past the ball, isn't
He looks very, very slow today, Matic. Don't look like he's on the ball at all.
I think he's knackered.
No, that's a good point, Diedrich, actually. He is. They do all look tired.
Which is why, like I said, I'd rather just get this tied up now than having to rely on the Europa League, because we can't get through this format. If they then have to start playing it again, maybe even more knackered, won't they?
But Leicester are quite happy letting United dictate the pace. But United are going to move this quicker, because that Leicester defence is just standing there. You know, they're looking pretty strong. Jay Hart says he needs Mourinho's magic banana. Who does? Who? Matic? They need something in there, mate. They need a good kick up the fucking arse. It's not been quick enough from United so far.
It's been United's typical game for the past couple of games, hasn't it? Play well, keep it nice and tidy in midfield. Then when we get to the opponent's box, we just all of a sudden rather just pass it backwards again. It's like we've gone back to what we was before lockdown. Just won't put that ball in, won't find that little bit of quality you need.
The final pass is not up to scratch at all. Bruno's not really been involved in the game. Pogba's seen a lot of the ball, but again, he's seeing it too deep for me. He needs to be a bit more advanced. You know, why you've got such an attacking threat playing so deep is beyond me. But Wan-Bissaka's picked it up here. Trying to get Mason involved as well. Here we go. Bruno's in behind now. If it's across the box, on the edge. Oh, fucking hell. Brandon nearly hit that. But United are too slow here trying to pick the ball up. And Leicester have got a break on here. 3-on-2. Pogba's struggling to get back. De Gea spilled it. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
This is fucking horrible, because I'm fucking hearing it before you. I'm hearing it before I'm even seeing it.
De Gea and Vardy having a row here with each other. I mean, Pogba, for me, he didn't get the first tackle, and then just
fucking hell.
But Vardy's he is offside. De Gea makes the save but spills it. Vardy goes in. Oh, De Gea, mate, that's bread and butter. You should not be spilling.
Fucking hell. Oh, okay. Is it not 90 minutes yet?
Oh, mate. Oh, no, De Gea's got no right to start moaning there, mate. He didn't have his hands on the ball. So
They
it's the
always
water
will,
break
though,
now.
won't they?
And just showing a
How?
clip that
How's he
comes
not
in.
caught that?
I don't know.
He's got a fucking boots at face near enough, doesn't
Well, mate, he ain't got his hands on the ball, though, is he? The ball's free. It's there to be
he?
won.
Yeah, the ball's there to be played.
And Arsenal 2 up against Watford.
Force them down.
Yeah. So it looks like Watford are going down. Water break then, Mark. 25 minutes in. What
Mark.
do you think? Mark, yeah, Jesus, mate. Sorry.
It's I don't really know what to say, if I'm completely honest. It's not been quick enough yet, but I'd take this. If this is how we're going to be for the next 90 minutes and we got in, I'd take it. Wouldn't be the most exciting thing, and I wouldn't exactly be jumping for joy, but I'd take one going in off Rashford's ass going in at the minute at the moment.
I think that's the way it is, isn't it? As long as it goes over the fucking line, mate.
Yeah.
Take anything. Jay Hart says, "How do you guys feel about playing against Leeds United next season?" Mate, I'm loving
I'm
that.
looking forward to it. I actually wanted them to come up, as or backward as that might sound. I've missed that rivalry. I mean, they're giving it the big one on Twitter again already, saying that they're going to sign fucking Ibrahimovic and Cavani. Yeah.
I can't wait for that. Jessica says Leeds is going to be awesome, and this game needs a goal. I think this game, it does need a goal to open it up. Both teams are quite cagey, but United seem to be doing the most trying to get a goal. Leicester are literally just playing on the counter attack. Rashford's trying to feed it to Martial. Stop calling him Mark. He's not good looking.
I wonder who said that.
Yeah. I do apologise for that. Leicester got a goal kick here. But yeah, Leicester seem to be they're playing like the away team for me. They're not really dominated the ball. They've not had much of the possession.
I think it's like they said. I think he might literally be waiting to see how it looks at 75 minutes or whenever the last drink break is, and then just pour everyone on.
Do you think if it's still 0-0 at half time, Ollie would be a bit worried here?
That's the only worry with Ollie, isn't it, really? I don't think he would be worried because it's still in our favour, even a draw. A draw or a win, we're in the Champions League. We lose, we're not. So statistically, we can get two outcomes that Leicester can only get one. But my fear is with Ollie, I think if we go 1-0 up and it gets to the 60th minute, I think he'll shut up shop.
You think
I think that would invite pressure. Yeah.
The thing is,
he's been doing a lot of little weird things like that.
I don't think anyone could blame him, mate, really. I mean, if we're 1-0 up, we know we can afford to concede as well and still go through. But Jessica says he's behind. De Gea screws up again. Lucky. Mate, Jess, I don't see how De Gea doesn't catch that ball. I really don't. Luckily, Vardy's offside, but Leicester are starting to play it around the middle. Brandon's done pretty well out here at left back. Getting out, closing his man down. Mason's come back. Well, Pat. Well done.
But I'm noticing we're not getting in as much as we was in that opening 15. It's very much a battle of midfield now. This.
Yeah. United now are starting to play like the counter-attacking side.
God, my anxiety's through the roof.
I pumped 2 of my pills this morning, so I knew this was coming. So But
I need some fucking pro panel all at this rate.
but yeah, Leicester have calmed down now. So half hour in, United not pressing at all. They're not
It's
pressing.
almost like they're doing what most teams do to us and just say, you have the ball, you have the ball. It's basically two counter-attacking teams getting ready to counter-attack, isn't it? This.
Yeah. So the goal, if it comes, will probably come from a mistake. Bruno Fernandes has been marked out game so much at the minute.
Yeah, literally proved it then there. I think was it their left back just literally just got it and just had time to just turn around and look and wait for Chowdy to run into the shot just to give him the ball. It's like we're not, even when they pass into the goalkeeper, we're not chasing and hurrying the goalkeeper. Do you think maybe that's tiredness? Do you think we might be looking at this now going, oh, they're not pressing, whereas Ollie might actually be telling them to press. They might literally just be knackered.
You'd have to think fatigue's going to creep in here soon, because United are doing so much. I mean, Bruno Fernandes looks like he's still got a fucking engine in him, even though I think he's running empty. Jess is off to get some wine at 11:38. Right.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. Jay Hart says count of the count. Mark says Chelsea are going to get beat. If that was true, how would you feel? I think United and Leicester will go through with a draw.
Fucking hell. Newcastle are beating Liverpool. I didn't see that.
Because Wolves have still they're playing for the Europa League, aren't they? 5th place, I think they're playing. Pogba's dancing around on the ball a bit too much. Got to be quicker than that, Paul. Ball over the top. Saying that, Bruno's in. It's in the back of the net.
Oh,
he's offside. Fuck's sake.
Is he off though, or is it a VAR on?
Let's have a look. Well, the linesman's put his flag up.
See, I think what they should do now, linesman, is fucking lift your flag up and let the play continue just to see. Because you could rule out a goal, their keeper could be like,
yeah.
I'll just send it back.
They've told the strikers now, haven't they, to put the ball in the back of the net,
no
matter what. So it was a great ball from Pogba, but Bruno's about a yard offside. But yeah, even with Leicester's goal kicks, mate, they're just lumping it up the Vardy.
Yeah,
open the bounce and catch him out.
Good finish, though. Good finish by Bruno.
On his left foot. United trying to find some. Right, it's starting to press a bit now. Pogba's pressing pretty high up. Go on, Wan-Bissaka, chase that. Yeah. The only thing that worries me is United start pushing too high and then get caught, because Vardy and Iheanacho are quite speedy, aren't they? I think. Like now, Iheanacho's on the ball.
But that's the thing, we don't really need to. And I think that's the weird thing about this match. It is a catch-22. We're literally going, oh, why are they not pressing? But in reality, they kind of don't need to. I think it is such a weird, very weird situation.
Like Tielemans was on the edge of the box there, and no one was within a yard of him, and he's allowed to get his shot off, and it's just gone wide of the post. It was such a slow shot as well.
I see that. It was a very tame shot, but still, I mean, he has. He's just got it tucked underneath his feet, hasn't he? But still, Matic should be closer to that. If you actually watch it, but it's Matic who stood in front of him.
I'm worried about United defensively, man. They're not picking up the players outside the area. It's almost like they're quite content to let them have a shot from long distance. They're comfortable with the higher saving it. I think. Leicester's striking it around.
One part of me is thinking, oh, come on, just put the game to fucking bed. And the other side of me is going, well, a draw gets us in there. I really am torn.
It's so far so good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a result everyone's like, something's happening here. Oh, Bruno's gone down. Bruno's got a problem here. He did get swiped out. Core. Yeah, his left ankle got caught underneath him as he went down.
Oh, yeah, I've just seen it in real time.
Oh, fuck.
I don't even think anyone touches him.
Well, Arsenal 3-0 up against Watford. Aubameyang again. So, yeah.
So
Watford
can they go? Can they finish higher than 10th? Can they go to 9th, or is it literally a case of the 10th no matter what?
I think they can go to 9th, maybe 8th.
Oh, yeah, he does get a tackle there. He gets up and...
But Bruno looks like he's all right. But, yeah, the medical bloke saying Bruno's had a couple of rough challenges on him so far this afternoon.
I think a lot of teams are noticing it now. I think at first everybody was just like, "Oh, he's not going to do that well. He's coming from the Portuguese league, just fucking let him." And now, after a couple of weeks of him doing it, and then obviously coming back from Project he's been targeted a lot more since the restart than when we first came into the club. I have noticed that. Like Chelsea, fucking hell, they pretty much twatted him.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah. Jessica says if Arsenal win, it takes them to 8th. Jay Hart says we should have tried to get Aubameyang instead of Zlatan. Mate, I was in favour of getting Aubameyang about three years ago, I think.
When we won the Europa League.
Mark says I need United, Arsenal, City, and Sheffield United all to win without taking a big risk betting on Arsenal getting a clean sheet. That's it, Hart, mate. Yeah. I don't see Watford scoring, mate. Not at all. Right, United have started to play again. Like Brandon Williams is so good going forward.
I think he offers a lot more than what Luke Shaw does, but I just think Shaw's better defensively.
There's some really fucking tasty tackles going on United players here. Brandon Williams has just took one.
I think desperation might be creeping in for a little bit for Leicester now. They're trying to force it, aren't they? Yeah, Tillemans just left one on him.
Trying to force mistakes, aren't they?
Oh.
Mason's got it out on the left, rolled into Martial. I just want to fucking have a shot, man. Stop trying to walk it in.
Yeah, we have been guilty of that past few weeks. Even the goal that Greenwood scored at weekend, the other night against West Ham. Even though it did go in, I even think that were a few passes too many.
It's almost like, remember the days under Wenger when they fucking ticky-tacker, they try and walk into the net.
Yeah, try and score the perfect goal, yeah.
Fucking horrible. Horrible. I find that sort of football really boring. It's effective, but it's boring as fuck.
I'm very much one of them people. Once you've got an eye line sight of goal, you should be pulling the fucking trigger. As soon as you're around that D, you should be having a do or trying to find the man at least.
Now, what's the worst that can happen? Like, you're either going to score, get a corner.
Yeah. Oh, if you don't buy a ticket, you're not going to win the raffle, are you?
Oh my. But United again, piss balls in about with it midfield, they lose it. And then, mate, Leicester, you know what? They seem quite content here to just knock it about around the back and have a point.
But I think if Chelsea started winning, I think that'll get to Leicester. I think you would then see Leicester start to come on a bit harder, and I'd rather not. I'd rather not wait for that.
Jay Hart reckons Troy Deeney will put his kahunas behind the net. You think so, Hart?
That's gonna fucking bite him on the ass, isn't it? Saying that, and then he gets relegated by Leicester, by Arsenal. Sorry.
There's no attacking intent here at the minute from Leicester. They're just knocking it around the back. waiting for United to press them, but United ain't pressing. Right, here we go. They're coming down the right. Tillemans has knocked it out to the left. It's that young lad, Thomas. Ball in. Vardy's got it. Maguire gets in there. Corner to Leicester. Dangerous ball in from that young boy out there. Vardy weren't far off getting a touch on that. Like, Harry Maguire's lucky there, man. Very lucky. Oh, actually, no, it should be a goal kick. Come off, Vardy. A goal kick? Yeah. I thought it was a corner. I thought Harry Maguire was a great tackle, but completely missed it. So you got 5 minutes till half time, Diedrich. Impressed? Not impressed? Change? Something's got to give.
Fuck. I wouldn't change an awful lot at the minute, because see, I'm really generally am torn. I want us to go for it, but at the same time, I'd rather. I am
Rash with a glorious chance there. He's absolutely fucking scoop whiffed it. Yes, Ma. Yeah.
Who's in goal?
The Hayes in goal. A little Rash just missed here. Look. What a fucking sitter that was. The bounce beats Justin.
yeah, I've seen it. Oh,
Mate, glorious.
how the fuck it? Oh, it's almost like he hasn't even hit it with his instep and tried to bend it round. Looks like he's like toe banged it.
That's probably the best chance of the half.
That's a fucking good ball. Well, actually, no, it's not. Because you would argue that Justin should do better with that than what he did.
And Everton have equalised against Bournemouth. Red Devil says he can't watch any more of this negative sideways, backwards, slow shit. Get LVG back if we want to play this way.
Yeah.
No. You agree with that, Diedrich? Do you think it's all sideways, backwards?
I do, but you've also got to take into consideration what's really going on and the way it's unfolding. They don't need to press for a goal yet, do they? I think that's what United are doing. I think they're waiting to see how Leicester react. I think if somebody offered United a draw before this game for Ollie, I think he'd have took it.
Yeah,
100%.
Oh hi, George Kyle on there?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Jay Hart says 50th minute. Matic from McSauce. I thought McTominay, mate, would have been a shoe-in for this game for the energy. I'm really surprised he didn't go with him. But I think Matic has been absolutely awful this first half, giving it away, very slow to the ball. His passing's not been great.
I don't think a lot of them will look that good. But at the same time, like I said, are they playing in fucking second gear? Are they thinking, I don't really need to bust a gut yet?
Oh, mate, would you believe it? Watford's just scored. Deeney with a penalty. Well done, Hart. You just fucked up Mark's bet as well. Come on, someone take command there for fuck's sake. Yeah, Jay Hart has told you. Wait. Great shout that was. I really didn't see Watford getting a goal at all. Right, United on the counter here. Give it to Mason. Look at him, Bruno. Fucking hell, man. He plays the worst pass ever. Should have gone with Mason there. But Mason's got it there. Ball across the box. No one's in there. Everyone's on the penalty spot.
That's what I normally do like about Mason. He's not like Rashford and Martial. He won't try and like take that extra touch. 9 times out of 10 with Mason, he'll fucking just have a shot and try and have a do.
Thing for me is what I think sets Mason apart from the others is the fact that he's 2-footed, mate. You don't know where he's going.
It's weird, isn't it? It generally is weird. I only spotted it in pre-season when I can't remember who we were playing. I think it was AC Milan, and I think we went to penalties. And I remember
Yeah.
watching it, and I remember watching him. He took a penalty, and I'm thinking, what? Why is he
Great
taking it
ball.
with his right foot? He's left footed.
Like, he put a great through ball in there, split Leicester's defence, but Martial just couldn't get on the end of it. There's 3 minutes added on. Pankaj says he wants to come on at half time. I don't know if I should let you, Pankaj. You stood me up, mate.
Twice. Did
Yeah,
it last night as well, didn't
yeah.
it?
I'll send in the link now. But
Deer did well as well last night, didn't
yeah, mate, yeah. I love it, mate. You get so many people from around the world. Come on, bro. Stop trying to walk it in, Martial. Oh, fuck, mate. Nearly an own goal. Jesus Christ. Corner United. Pogba and Bruno on the edge of the box. 1-2 in it. Slips it into Martial. He hits it left footed. Oh, fuck, that's miles away. But it could have gone anywhere. Right, let's copy that. A corner to United.
Oh, I don't know why I'm saying ooh, even though you've just told me it doesn't go in.
Corner comes
Do you ever
in.
do that? Or watch old games back and then be like, when you see it nearly going, go ooh, even though you know it's not going in.
Like, Pogba was pulled to the ground in the penalty area there. Rashford belted it. Casper made the save.
I haven't seen this yet.
All over the top. United are definitely trying to get the goal here.
Fucking hell. You do that to somebody in the street, you get done for assault.
Mate, that's a fucking penalty. Yeah, look at him, look.
He's just pulled him down straight in fucking penalty, in fucking 6-yard box.
How was the ref not give that? Why isn't VAR?
Well, how's VAR not coming back and looking at it?
Well,
But I don't think they can look at it till the ball goes out, can they? But in this situation, say for example it is a penalty, what happens if it gets to fucking half time and then they look at it?
Bruno trying to hit one on the volley there on the half turn. Didn't come off.
I don't even think they're looking at it.
Jay Hart says, every year I keep wondering how much longer West Ham can keep flopping in the Premier League. Joe, they've got some semi-decent players there. Oh, looks like Chelsea have just gone 1-0 up as well.
I see. That's fucking hell. Just before,
Mason Mount with a free kick.
Leicester will be going in now, knowing that they've got to fucking come out and win now. They've got to come out and fire at us.
So as it stands, Chelsea third, United fourth, and Leicester will finish fifth. So yeah, this really plays into United's hands for me, because, like you said there, Leicester need to go there.
Yeah, they'll especially with half time coming up. I wouldn't mind noting who's sixth and how far apart. So, sixth is Wolves, isn't it?
Let's have a look, because it is half time. So, Diedrich, analysis for the first half, mate. What do you reckon?
If I had to rate it, I'd rate it 6 out of 10. We're just doing what we need to do. I'd rather see us go out and grab a fucking goal, put it beyond all doubt, but this is the way he wants to do it. I wouldn't say it's time to panic yet, anyway.
No, I think United have looked quite comfortable, haven't they, in that first half?
We've had a few chances when you actually think about it. We just haven't fucking put them away.
Yeah, we've got to. I mean, Rashford there had one. Plus, he had that. For me, it was a bit of a sitter, mate, which he scoot whiffed wide. Martial's got it a couple of times. But I think Casper's only made that one save from Rashford. That's a bit worrying for me. But apart from that, Leicester not really offered anything going forward. They're looking for that long ball, utilise Vardy's pace. But I think Maguire and Lindelof have done quite well, actually, to keep Vardy quiet. And Ian Nacho, to be fair.
I think the second half is going to be a very, very, very different game now, though. Now with what's just happened at Stamford Bridge and the fact that he's now going to get them in at half time, he'll be letting them know what's at stake now. He'll be saying, go out and get it. whoever gets the next goal is it's vital, crucial even.
Well, here's
There he is,
Pankaj. Where are you, mate?
the prodigal son.
Pankaj, what are you doing? You was
Hello.
on there just now. There we
Oh,
go.
there he is.
Hello.
My
Yeah.
favourite Indian, mate. How you getting on? All right?
I'm good, man. What's up?
Yeah. What did you think then? First off, give us your thoughts.
I mean, it was pretty good. I think it's a neutral is a like a uh, even game so far. I think both teams looking to attack each other in the first half. So yeah, we had some chances, half chances, like on the counter, and like yeah, it is looking good, man. I think we are playing to win this game, not to draw the game. To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I think United have had the better chances, I think, for me. Jay Hart says Pankaj just woken up. Have you?
No.
No, that's all right. Kylie says far too slow build up. If they keep like this in the final 15, 20 minutes, we are fucked. The final ball should have been better. That's again, Kylie. I was saying that in the first half. The final ball has not been really good. It's been piss poor for me. Bruno's not really been getting on the ball. Mason's only really come into it in the last 10 minutes. How how are they going to free Bruno, D Group? How are they going to get him on the ball more and get him influence the game a lot more than he has done?
I think they need to literally just need to get him the ball more. I think Matic needs to start, picking out a few better passes, releasing the ball a bit quicker. Pogba, I know they're quite critical of Pogba. I don't think he's done that much wrong in that first half. I think arguably Pogba's been better than Bruno. I just think we just need to get the ball a bit more to Bruno. It's a lot quicker. I think that's what we need. If we can speed things up just a little bit quicker, I think a few more chances will drop our way. Just take it up another gear.
Dia says here we were slow, a bit uncomfortable on the ball. Individually, we looked sloppy, but I think we are making the effort.
I think we didn't look slow. I think we looked sloppy. I don't think so. We looked that slow. Like I think in the start you could say we looked a bit slow, but then as the game moved on, we did make some quick passes and tried to score. I mean, the Rashford chance, the Martial chance, right in the end. Rashford had 2 chances. Martial had a chance after that in the end.
Mate, I'm trying to. What's Ross? It's Hazard, isn't it?
Hazard.
Yeah, you type Ross. No, it's fucking Hazard, isn't it? Oh, right. Just got to send the link to Big Boy because he said he'd come on.
Where's Rodney? I've not actually done one with him yet.
Rodney is a little bit tied up at the minute.
Literally.
Couple of things he's got going on. Pogba, Carly says Pogba is man and a half. I think Pogba's done really well. I was a bit disappointed though when he wasn't tracking. He sort of like give up on chasing Ndidi and Tillemans back. He also says Matic is playing like Stevie Wonder. Dia says we take too much time on the ball and we need to finish our chances. And Kylie says Aaron Wan-Bissaka is very noticeably non-creative. Do you know, I picked up on that, Kylie, in the first half. He's not, when he's in that final third, he's not crossing that ball in, is he? He's always going backwards. So, I mean, do you think that's a problem, Pankaj, for a fullback?
Yeah, I think you expect you got Luke Shaw, right? He's also he doesn't bomb on too much. You look at Wan-Bissaka, he doesn't do that too much. You look at other clubs, they do it a lot. You look at Lucas Digne for Everton, he bombs up a lot. You look at Ben Chilwell, he bombs up and down. You look at Alonso for Chelsea. You look at other fullbacks, man, in the Premier League, like Criswell for West Ham. He does it. So, I mean, are they Man United level, to be honest? Because they're not bombing forward. They're Man United players, man.
I'd take Digne. I like Digne. I think they were all left back as well. They were all of them that you listed.
Max says that he'd bring McTominay on for Matic. I would as well. I would have started McTominay for this one. Chris says they're collapsing on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. They've been identified him as a target to take the ball off of. Do you think? I mean, it's interesting. They're not. What's the matter? Yeah. Why?
I was going to say, do you want me to make you a coffee?
Oh, you want to make me a drink? Put it more. Well done.
I've just got my missus to bring me one.
I'll let you stay up an hour later tonight for that. All right.
Thank you.
That's all right. No worries.
You're too kind.
They're not. They're doubling up on Wan-Bissaka on that right hand side, right? But the amount of times that Williams and Rashford have got down that left hand side is the complete opposite. So you think? See, now I think our left hand side is better than our right hand side. So I would have thought they'd have doubled up on the left because Williams can cross it, Rashford can cross it. Martial likes to come in from the left as well. So I don't understand the tactics there from Leicester trying to nullify that right hand side. Could be that they think that Mason's the bigger threat out there.
On current form, it probably is.
Well, this is what we were saying, Diedrich, wasn't it? I mean, the 2-footed thing, right? You don't know where he's going to go. I've seen that kid the other week run down a blind alley, I thought, and he fucking put it in the net.
Oh, against Villa? Even I were like, ooh.
Yeah, I was just thinking, where's he going? And then all of a sudden, it's in the fucking back of the net. But,
it's very rare for a footballer to be able to, well, not only be 2-footed, but to be able to generate power with both feet. Like when I play football, I can use both my feet, but my left foot, I can only curl it. I can't full on put a smack onto it. I can't drill it with my left foot.
It's really strange, the Leicester's tactics here, because they look like, for me, Pancars, they're playing for a point, right? They're just knocking it around their back thing. And United are quite happy to just sit off, not come out of position, not to let the gaps appear. And, Johnny Evans, Justin, and the other centre-back they got there, they're just knocking it about themselves. So, I mean, do you think United need to push for this goal? Or would you be quite content going into the second half like that?
No, I think we need to push for the goal. In the first half, I think we are a bit unlucky. We are a bit lucky in the first half because De Gea made a mistake. He dropped the ball, and then Wadi was almost onto him. Yeah, and then Maguire, he lost, I think, the ball, and then Matic covered it up. He was lucky, So we looked shaky in the first half a bit. So that's what I'm concerned about. So we need to push for the goal. We need to get that one goal and then make the game a bit more comfortable, in my opinion. And let Leicester, come on to us, and then we hit them on the counter. That's what we have to do.
Right, well, Mark says, Pancard, you got to pedal harder and your internet won't cut out. Right. George Carr says Leicester's tactical spot on. Chris says we need to move the ball quicker. We are allowing Leicester to get in position. We need to try different passes over the top, side to side, into feet, etc. We need to move them out of position. I think, Chris, you're spot on there, mate. The only way you're going to move them out of position is if you're passing the ball quicker, isn't it? Unless Bruno gets on the ball a bit more, I can't see that happening. I think we'll end up down route one and just hit them on the break. Dia says we can't afford to let Leicester press us, and Matt says Leicester are playing better than us and they don't have Soyuncu, Chilwell or Maddison. Now that's interesting, right? Because that young lad, Diedrich, out in the left hand, Thomas, I think his name is, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has been quite slow getting out there, closing him down. Right, and he's been putting some decent balls into that box, and thankfully Vardy or Maguire's been sorting it out. But do you think there needs to be a tactical change here? Because our right hand side is pretty weak for me.
I won't change. No, I won't change it just yet. Not for Wan-Bissaka. I'm pretty comfortable with it on the right hand side for now. I think if there is going to be any changes, it would probably be Matic, like you said, for McTominay, just to maybe see if he can quicken things up a little bit in midfield and maybe stop Bruno getting isolated as quickly.
Pancars, any changes for you going in the second half? I mean, you're in charge of United, Pancars, right? What do you say at half time?
I would sub off Pogba for McTominay, and then
Pogba.
Pogba.
maybe I'll sub off Matic. Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'll sub off Fred for Matic because Matic looked a bit rusty as well. He gave up the ball and I think to the Leicester player, right, in his own half once. So it
That's
looks a
fair
bit
enough.
shaky. I would sub off Pogba. He looks a bit tired as well. I don't know why.
So you basically
Yeah.
go with the triangle midfield then, with the two sitting with McTominay, Fred,
Yeah.
and then Bruno just in front. Yeah.
And Bruno, yeah. I think
that's
that
fair.
worked when Bruno came in, right, in January, and then we are playing well with that midfield three. So
Well, Chelsea are 2-0 up at Wolves now. So and Bournemouth are 2-1 up
Yeah, so
against
we're
Everton.
fourth.
Do you think Wolves can come back though? Because Chelsea's defense is a bit suspect.
No, mate, I don't think so. So let's run through the scores here. Arsenal 3-1 up against Watford. Burnley and Brighton 1-1. Chelsea 2-0 Wolves. Crystal Palace are losing to Tottenham 1-0. Everton 1, Bournemouth 2. Leicester United 0-0. City 2, Norwich 0. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 1. Southampton 0. Sheffield United 1. West Ham 0. Villa 0. So at the minute, with those results, Chelsea is third, United fourth. Leicester will be fifth, Spurs will be sixth, and it'll be Norwich, Watford, and who's the other one to go down? Bournemouth. So Villa would be safe at the minute.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Maguire might score.
You think so? Oh,
Yeah.
Robbie Diedrich mentioned that, right, during the game. I mean, they're not. The corners have been pretty piss poor, I think, Diedrich, so far, haven't they? It's obvious they're going. Well, Bruno's aiming for Maguire, but the balls just ain't getting to him, mate. So, do you think that's how the goal's going to come? Maybe a set piece?
I think it's going to be a scrappy one. I don't think it'll be a set piece though. I don't think it'll be from a corner or anything like that. I mean, I'd love to be proved wrong, but to be fair, I can only think of the one corner we've scored from the season. That was the one at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
Who knows? Igalo might come on and score, Igalo.
Well, he's not scored in the Premier League yet. I actually, I wouldn't mind him coming on and grabbing a goal.
Well, Dia says the problem with Ollie, when he subs a player for a tactical change, the sub doesn't have any purpose and we bottle it sometimes. So we should bring that up as well, because sometimes his subs, they're a bit too late, aren't they? Really.
I'd bring I don't know. See, one side of me says bring McTominay on, but then the other side of me thinks, well, see how it is till maybe the 70th minute, and then if we do need to make a sub or anything like that, pull Matic off and put on the goal or go with two up top. We'll go 4-4-2.
Yeah. Pancars, you watching the game, are you?
Yeah.
Do you want to stay on here then, or what? What do you want to do?
I'll stay on.
Yeah, you stay on. Yeah, all right, mate. Well, we're just about to kick off then.
What kind of delay have you got, Pancaj?
What?
What delay have you got?
Maybe 20 seconds, 25 seconds.
Probably the same as me.
Yeah.
So straight away, Leicester down our left-hand side, cross it in, but it's cleared by Maguire. Let's have a look. Did we have a shot on target, says there? Yeah, we had the Rashford one, don't we? That's the only save I remember Schmeichel's dealing with. De Gea had that fumble. So overall, if you look at the stats, it's been pretty even, apart from possession. I mean, United dominated possession, but already the way United come out this second half, Matic is sitting so much, and Pogba's a bit more forward.
United are attacking, man.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. Ball, Martial's in. He's in.
Is he scored?
He's gone down. I swear someone stood on the back of his heel then.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mate, and the ball's gone out. They're having a look, I think.
I haven't seen
He's
it yet.
onside.
Is he scored?
No, he hasn't scored.
No, he's gone down, apparently.
Oh,
Mate,
penalty then.
Right,
not
I'm
at the
watching it
minute.
now. Is in.
Mate,
It looks like he
Justin
gets the ball.
fucking swiped him. Oh, he's got the ball. To be fair to him, he did get the ball.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what I mean, though. That's fucking how many times just get it in. He pull the trigger. It looks like he wants to take another touch. Let's have a look. Strangely, he almost tucks it back inwards rather than taking it in his. That touch there, yeah.
Well, Lindelof did a great job there stopping Vardy just outside the box. Red Devil says Leicester will win 1-0, I think. Got a bad feeling. Way played so far, Vardy will score on the break. Do you know what? I thought we were going to lose a couple of days ago. But the way it's going, I think they'll play this out for a draw. I really do. But Matic has been got at in our box. Who was that? Who did that? I don't know who the fuck that is. But he got absolutely rinsed out on our left-hand side. And Lindelof did a great job there covering. But Leicester seem to have come out and, well, they know they need a goal, don't they?
Yeah, they're fucking definitely coming for us a bit more than they were in that first half. 100% more.
Corner. It's flicked on. Oh, free kick to United. Ian Acho pulling down, I think it was Rashford at the front post. Oh, dear. But Brendan Rodgers seems to be a bit happier here on the touchline than what he was. But Leicester have certainly come out for a fight now. And United still.
Wait, 1 minute are you on?
48 and a half, mate.
48.
Yeah,
30 seconds behind.
Yeah, that's fine. Ball over the top. Ain't getting there. Martial's picked it up. Too slow, though. Knocked it off. Rashford's been brought down. That's not a free. Mate, this ref today, he's fucking. He ain't giving United the rubber green here. A lot of it is going in Leicester's favour. Great tackle by Brandon Williamson. Fucking what a meaty character was. Jesus. Leicester will throw men forward surely last 15 with the Chelsea score. They'd have to, Red, wouldn't they?
I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to just. I'll see you at full time, Marcus.
Okay,
I'm,
right,
I'm a bit behind.
All right.
Okay.
Later, bud.
Yes. Full time. Okay.
A goal kick here to Leicester.
Oh, we just need to get that first goal, don't we?
Mate,
So
you see that fucking challenge by Williams?
Yeah.
What a tackle.
Quicker we get that first goal, the better, because at least then it means if they fucking do come for us after the last drinks break or towards the last 10, 15 minutes, we've got, do you know what I mean? We've got something to hang on to. Or...
Bit of a security blanket, isn't it?
Yeah. Matic. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mate, I don't think that's a foul. All he's doing is shielding the ball.
Oh,
Wan-Bissaka play Greenwood in trouble then. Right, go back, Greenwood. Come on. Right, Lindelof, just boot it. That's it. All right. Well, the best thing for United at the minute is that whenever they're lumping it forward, Leicester are just knocking it out of play. But United certainly ain't got their passing game together yet. Oh, dear.
Oh, fucking
My
hell.
heart's fucking pounding. It really is.
They are definitely pressing a lot more. Like, I don't know why Wan-Bissaka's just trying to play that little cute pass there.
It's almost like it's a different team in there in terms of Leicester.
I feared it as soon as Chelsea went 1-0 up and it got to half time.
Leicester on the attack on our left-hand side. Mate, if I was Leicester, I'd be trying to get down that right, you know, because you've got Rashford there in front of Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, it is an interesting one, isn't it? It's almost. I mean, I used to play wing, and I know who I'd rather be up against. I'd rather be up against Brandon all day long than Wan-Bissaka.
Maybe it's
Rope-a-dope.
It could be, mate. Yeah, could be. Harty, mate. Put them both together. Put them both together. No doubt about it. If I had to choose one, though, it'd be Eliza. But you stick them both together, you got a fucking dream meal there. Leicester looking dangerous. Then ball across the box. Maguire gets it away. It's absolutely chucking it down with rain there at Leicester. Mate, Martial again. Do you know what? He's looked a bit off today, Martial.
Yeah, I was on it. It looks like he's a bit reluctant to put that. I mean, I love Martial. I'm never ever going to say this is why we need a top class striker, because I do believe we've got that in Martial. But he's a very weird one. Is either capable of scoring you a couple of goals and looking unreal, or it's the same thing, isn't it? He looks like not he can't be arsed, but he just can't get into the game with Martial.
Well, Mike says, I've just put it on the screen there, Diedrich, so you can do it. You've got to start screaming at the telly.
Banging on the table.
But United, Martial again, mate, he's not picking that up.
But what would you sub him off for a goal, or yeah?
I would do, yeah. Yeah. I think if we had someone that held up the ball and bring the others into play, I think that might suit United better at this stage. Maguire there, just comfortably knocking it back.
That Justin's had the better of Martial a couple of times so far, hasn't he? I think that's because he wants to take it onto his right foot every single time. Maybe he should be thinking, right, I've tried cutting onto my right foot, maybe just trying to run in on my left. Shoot across goal.
Mate, how's that not a foul on Lindelof as well? Vardy, mate. Right, so Iosi Perez is coming on.
See, they're
Crystal
going
Palace have equalised against Spurs. So, who are they going to take off here? Hopefully it's Ian Nacho. But again, Perez, mate, he's a good little player. I did like him when he was at Newcastle.
Oh, they love him up here.
I mean, they're not. I think Brandon Williams has had a great game so far. He's looked very assured there at left back.
I wonder what Leicester are going to do, though. Do you think they're going to go 3 up top?
I think they got to, mate. Really. They have to win the game now, don't they?
Yeah.
So I'm a bit surprised though. He's playing his cards a bit early. It's only 10 minutes into the second half.
I think he's got to. Still, it could be worse. This time last season, well, not exactly this time last season, but last game of season last year, we got beat off for Cardiff at home, right?
Just striking it about. Lindelof's picked it up here. I mean, we got every single player apart from De Gea in their half.
That's what you don't know anyway, isn't it? Because it becomes just too compact. You're trying to fit a ball through a small space. You almost need the game to be stretched. Sometimes you've got to give a little to get a little, don't you?
Especially if they chuck that ball over the top as well with Vardy's pace, mate. It's trouble.
Oh yeah.
Maguire's bringing it forward here. Brandon's got it. Knocked it back, mate. There's nowhere to go for United at the minute.
I feared that. I feared the longer the game went on, without us getting a goal, it would become tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter.
Come on, man. Come on. There's no movement from Martial or Greenwood at the minute. Pogba's trying to find space in the middle, and Rashford's got it into Greenwood. Oh, fuck's sake. It hit Bruno then, but Wan-Bissaka's picked it up. Bruno's tried to launch it in, but it's nowhere near it. Wan-Bissaka's gone down the right. Mate, why you keep cutting back? Fucking cross it in there, man.
Whoever said that fucking Wan-Bissaka used to be a winger before he turned into a right back, I don't fucking believe him.
No.
I like
No.
Wan-Bissaka, but he's never once been a winger. And if he has, I can see why they turned him into a right back.
Red Devil says, is there a 9 p.m. show or just post-match tonight? I'm off now to play 6-a-side. Glad as takes me away from the nerves of watching this. Cheers for the show. Hope it ends well. All right, Red, mate. Catch you later, bud. Probably not a 9 p.m. thing because we'll just roll it all into one. Mason's got it.
Hopefully we'll be celebrating.
Martial. Oh, just a bit heavy. Just a bit heavy. He's onside as well, Martial. Just a bit heavy pass. Like I say, they've tried that too often for me in this game. United trying to play that, that silky pass round through the defenders. But Rodgers is making his change here now. Perez coming on.
See, I'd swap Rashford and Matic, and Martial over for a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
see how that.
Yeah. Right, Ian Acho's coming off and Perez is coming on.
See, I thought they left Ian Acho on.
Mate, I prefer Martial out on the left-hand side. I think he's so much more dangerous. So, probably, I can't see Perez playing as an out-and-out striker with Vardy, so he'll probably go in behind.
He's right there who will just annoy you back four and try and find something that will live off scrap.
Mate, he's got a decent left foot as well for me, Perez. And already he's picking it up a fair bit. Pogba's not really influenced the game the second half so far.
See what you mean. Literally picks it up straight away. And runs straight at Wan-Bissaka. Maybe it's because they know that Wan-Bissaka is not in great form at the minute. Or maybe that's why they're targeting him.
Could be. I mean, that would be interesting for Ollie. If something does, down our right-hand side, he may well take Wan-Bissaka off and stick Fosu in there, just to rock it up a bit.
It would be a foul, wouldn't it, on fucking Perez?
You see how he just falls down, though? But United got to keep their concentration here. Tillemans is going to whip the free kick in. Mate, look at that. Oh. There's a run on the edge of the box here, going to run him. Away it comes. Vardy's flicked it on. It's off the crossbar. Fucking hell. Jesus. Vardy flicked it on by just right at the penalty spot. De Gea was just watching as it hit the bar. Fuck's sake, mate. Jay Hart, he finally met a lad in the pub last night who enjoys the Premier League, but then he said he has both United and Liverpool striker because he's big fans of both of them. Kicked him out of the pub straight away.
I sent someone like that on Twitter over there. He said he fucking is a Man United fan, but he always buys the Man City shirt every season because he likes the colour.
Oh, mate, no. Fuck that.
Twitter's a weird and wonderful place, isn't it?
It is, you can meet some great people on there, and then, people that you think are friends and that just end up stabbing you in the back, and it can cause a lot of shit. But majority of the people on there are pretty decent people.
Oh, I log on every morning and think, right, who am I arguing with today? Whenever I've got my phone in my hand and I'm smiling, my girl fiance will just say to me, "Who are you arguing with now?" I'm like, "Oh, just it doesn't matter."
The Tillemans had an opportunity there, but Brandon Williams got in front of him, just inside the area.
I think it comes off Maguire's heel as well, doesn't
it? Corner's coming in, bit of ruckus there. Free kick to United inside the box. Johnny Evans brings down Matic. Just under half hour to go, mate. How you feeling?
not
Nerves
confident.
holding up.
I'm not confident the more it goes on because
Well, Chelsea are
the
still
hair's
2-0 up against Wolves.
the hair's been. I don't trust him. Even that thing we avoided then, I think he should have dealt with that a bit better.
Mm.
Like maybe even just shout that he knows it's going over, or if you think it's gonna hit the ball, fucking go for it. Don't just fucking let it hit it. Burnley's 2-2 against Brighton.
Like, yeah, United have gone route one there. Lindelof just knocked it forward to Rashford. There's absolutely no hope.
Could do with your mate here, couldn't we?
Which one?
For
Oh,
Lenny.
oh, could do, mate. Yeah, could do. Lindelof's going to get a yellow now. Late tackle, I think that was on Vardy. Yeah. Mate, both centre backs on a yellow now. That's fucking dangerous.
Mm.
That is dangerous.
They're back four. They're not stepping. Even when Leicester are attacking us, they're not going that far forward. So there literally is no space to fucking run in behind that anymore. So we should have really exposed that in the first half when there was fucking space to run in behind.
Mate, you watch this back, Diedrich. For me, De Gea should be coming for that. And I think United got away with one there. Mark's eating a giant white Toblerone and sipping chilled Moët. Oh, very nice, Mark. I wouldn't have a white one, though. I'd have a normal one. Mate, De Gea should be coming out for that. Should be catching that. But United coming out, mate, they're so fucking slow here.
They're inviting it on now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh. I think we'll know. The voice broke, but then we'll know what all these plans are by who he brings on first.
Like fucking Pogba, what is that?
I think if he brings on a striker, we know what his intentions are. But I think if he brings on a defender, or even McTominay at this point now, I think it'd literally be a case of shutting up shop. If you're going to change Matic, you do it already.
I think Pankard.
Fucking hell, Pogba.
Pogba has not really been influencing the game second half, so I think Pankard has got a good point with taking him off and bringing on McTominay then.
Because Pankard jinxed him at half time.
He did, yeah, he did. And people thought he was crazy. But again, I mean, Bruno's not really done nothing in the second half either. I didn't think he'd done much in the first half, but second half he's been really, really quiet.
Yeah. It's almost like, but I've seen it past 5 minutes is, we're not hardly getting it into midfield. We're literally just letting our centre backs just pump it up. And it's not like, I mean, Rashford, I don't know if he's amazing there, but I wouldn't say that Martial, Rashford, and Greenwood are going to be the people that are fucking going to win headers and fucking bring in knockdowns.
Yeah. Jessica says, Brout. He's strutting around as usual. Do you know what, Jess? He's been doing that in the second half a fair bit.
Greenwood nearly got in there.
Jay Hart says, who do we have to bring on for the fence? I think Fosu and Bay are on the bench. Mark says to bring Lingard on.
That's controversial, that is.
Mate, that's an interesting one, isn't it? You bring Lingard on. Who do you take off, Diedrich?
Fucking kit, man. I'd bring off Martial.
Yeah.
I'd bring off Martial. Maybe even either bring on. I'd bring on James if he's on the bench. Is he on the bench, James?
Yeah, James is on the bench.
Yeah, I'd bring James on and maybe put Greenwood up top or I put Rashford up top.
So Hart
'Cause
says
It's not like we aren't getting the chances, but it's just Martial doesn't seem to be. He's getting in the position. He's just not pulling the fucking trigger, is he?
No, for me, he's not holding up the ball enough, mate. For me, he's not making any angles. He's not making himself available for the pass. I think that's where Igalo does a better job. But Hart says Fosu, McTominay, and Igalo. Jessica says Igalo. She also says Lingard and James. Good call. But I mean, you bring Fosu on, natural replacement for Wan-Bissaka, I think. But Leicester have got the ball here, you know, and even the guy that's on the ball, Chowdhury, he's just standing there. You know, there's no pressure on from United to get the ball. Bruno's fucking slipped. Go on, Rashford, chase it. Oh mate.
It's been a very, very, very odd game, this, hasn't it?
So much at stake.
It's almost like Man United have already got into the Champions League and we're just seeing this game out. It's almost like we've already got there. And it's not the case at all, is it?
No. Martial's in. Just hit it, kid. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. There we go. That's a penalty. Johnny Evans, mate. I said it yesterday. Johnny Evans do something. And Johnny Evans has pulled him down and he's got himself a yellow card.
I haven't seen it yet. I don't know how it happens.
Mate, I know he's won the penalty, but I think Martial's in the wrong there. He should be pulling the trigger beforehand.
I say him again. Fucking pull the trigger. Yeah, I've just seen it. Definite penalty. Has VAR reviewed it?
I don't think they are reviewing it. Johnny Evans reckons he's got the ball. I think, mate, they are reviewing it. I think Johnny Evans gets a toe on that. Slightest toe.
Oh, I've just seen it slow down and it can... But it depends where he gets first, though, doesn't it? Whether he gets the man or whether he gets the ball. But he has come from behind.
He's come from behind. I don't think he gets any of the ball, actually.
But you see, they're slowing it down now, aren't they?
Mate, the ball does change direction, but he's fucking sandwiched, man. From behind as well.
Does he get the man first? Checking penalty. Fucking hell.
What's going on here? Come on. Right, they took the VAR off. He's still waiting for the decision. That's mate. That's a penalty. For me, he's come from behind. He takes the man first. He takes Martial's right leg.
This is the thing with VAR, isn't it? It's supposed to clear obvious errors. It's not clear obvious if it takes 3 minutes to look at it.
Yeah, they've given the penalty.
Have they?
Bruno's put the ball down on the spot. Ollie's sitting there, cool as cucumber. Right. I wish I had something to eat like you. Bruno. 1-0.
Yeah.
1-0. Bruno sticks it in. Cool as ice, mate. As cool as ice that was. 17 minutes, mate. I've got to say, it's mate, I hate that fucking run up. You watch his run up, man.
Did he do that weird jump again?
Yeah. Casper's
he does.
He's dancing around all on that line, look, mate. Fucking Pancage is back, look.
Oh fucking hell! Because we're winning.
He only comes back when we're winning, yeah. He only comes back when we're winning.
I was actually nervous for the penalty, man. That's why I came on.
Pancage, you think Johnny Evans got any of the ball on there? I think he did.
He did. It was actually both defenders wanted to come on for the ball, but I think Johnny Evans had more contact. I think both defenders had contact, but Evans had more contact, so that's why it's a penalty. Yeah.
Oh, mate. Jay Hart says he thinks the English refs should take a summer course with the Bundesliga refs.
Come on, United. We need third place, man.
100%. 100%.
Right. Jay Hart says park as well. So as it stands, United are third on goal difference.
Oh.
Chelsea
and the
fourth,
drink break is here.
mate. Yeah. Now to drink, mate. All right, give us a fag, mum, will you?
Fuck it, I haven't smoked in 3 weeks, but even I'm wanting to have a fag now.
Mate, and just to make things a bit interesting, Watford have got a second against Arsenal.
Oh gosh, Arsenal
I
are
think
shit,
that-
man. Yeah.
If they draw, what happens then? Who goes down then?
I think possibly Watford would be safe if Villa don't win, because then Villa would go down. I think maybe.
Yeah.
Right, Leicester are making 3 changes here. So
Oh, they're keeping that for next season, aren't they? 5 subs.
yeah,
But
yeah,
in 3
yeah.
slots.
So Tillemans, Albrighton, and Chowdhury have gone off. Gray, Barnes, and Prayet have come on.
Great.
I think we need to make some changes, man. We need to make some. We are 1-0 up. We need to make some changes. Come on.
I think so now, mate. Yeah, I think now I would drop one of Pogba or Bruno and whack CDM in there.
Yeah.
Just I did back you up, Pancard, when you said about Pogba coming off at half time. He's not been involved in the second half as much. I did say you had a point with that now.
I would put in Fred instead of Pogba and McTominay instead of Matic, because Fred, he can create, he can create that havoc in the midfield. He can like run around and he's hardworking. Defend.
Yeah, Mark brings up a good point here. Evans got the ball, but so did Maguire, and he got a yellow card. That's mate. The consistency is there with that. I think as well he took Martial's right leg as he was following through. Diaz says, "Come on, United." Southampton winning 2-1 against Sheffield.
Yeah, I did take
Southampton
a 1-0 mate.
finished strong, didn't they?
Yeah. They're finishing really well, aren't
It is one for them. Would any of you lot take a punt at, although I know where he's played prior to this, so don't hate me, but Danny Ings?
Isn't he 2 behind in the Golden Boot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted him when he left Burnley, because I think he were available for 5 million, and I remember thinking, for 5 million, what can go wrong?
Yeah.
I would take him as a backup. As a backup, he would. I don't think so.
Start. Yeah, I wouldn't start him. I wouldn't start him. But well, actually, fucking, he's probably done. He's outscored Martial.
Would you start him ahead of Rashford, because Rashford has been a bit, a few bad games for Rashford lately.
Harty says nope. So I don't think the one I would have took a punt on after the was it Euros or the World Cup? I thought was quite cheap and a good deal, mate. Was that Shaqiri? De Gea, great save.
The one who went to Liverpool.
Yeah. When he was available from Stoke for about 12 or 15 million, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought that was a great buy, mate. That was, but De Gea's just made a fantastic fucking save here. If that was hit with any pace, that's a goal. But thankfully, De Gea's concentration levels were pretty good then.
I'm just saying it back now. Yeah, Shaqiri. I remember when he knocked us out at Champions League when he played for Basel. I always rated him.
It was a good signing. Only because it was coming quite slow and he caught it.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
It was actually quite slow, man. It was. Get up, Thomas. For
I
fuck's sake.
think we are gonna get I think we're gonna get Champions League anyway, because I think 74 minutes. I think Leicester have just one more goal to score, like in them to score.
Well,
really.
Leicester.
I don't think so. They're gonna score. Yeah.
Well, Leicester, according to this stat here by Sky, have scored 19 goals in the last 15 minutes, the most in the Premier League. Right?
Oh God.
Don't fucking bank on anything yet. Whatever you do.
At this stage, this is where I would be bringing Dan James on just for a bit of pace to get him behind at them now, because they'll literally start bombing forward soon.
But Marcus, I think they would only score one goal. I don't think so. They're gonna go score 2 past us.
I agree with you, Pankar. I don't think they're going to get 2.
No. Yeah.
Mark says great save. It was right at his face. Couldn't be. I know that, Mark. I know that, but I'm on about the concentration levels. Like, at least he fucking caught the ball. Lingard's coming on. 26.
That's an interesting option.
Who's 26? Mason, isn't it?
Lingard is coming on.
Yeah, Lingard's coming on for Mason. Which
Oh.
Why?
I think
I'd
that's
have
a good
put
choice.
James on all day long.
No,
Oh.
James wouldn't be wouldn't be effective for that much. I think
what?
Lingard. I don't know.
When you see this, right? Look at Lingard's chin. Tell me what the fuck is that he's got on? Right?
Shit.
Yeah, look at his chin. You get a really good close up of his chin. Just look at it.
Just a minute, man.
It looks
That's
like he's
it.
got 3 or
his
4
pubes.
strands of fucking hair there. What is that about?
That's pubes. Oh, Cadell, Pancard, you must be using some ab strength there. Oh, there we go.
Jay Hart says,
Yeah.
Pancard, why are you going live on the toilet? Mate, you're not on the toilet, are
I'm
you?
not. I'm in my living room, man.
Oh, okay, right, all right. Lingard brings more to this game than James, says Mark. And Jay Hart says he had hair transplants from pubic hair. That looks fucking rank. He needs to get rid of that.
I'm not actually
Right.
watching the game, so just update me because I don't want to see the game. It's going to be very nervous,
Right.
every time, and I can't watch.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a backs to the wall job now.
Yeah.
Lingard's come on to just shore up that right hand side, mate, just to track back, do some donkey work in there.
I think if you get one more goal, the game is dead. One more goal.
Fucking hell, mate. There was a Leicester player unmarked on the penalty spot. Matic is absolutely fucking screaming at Maguire. Morgan was unmarked on the penalty spot and completely miscued his volley.
Oh, God. I don't want to see the game, Marcus. That's what I'm telling you, mate.
Mate,
I don't want to see this.
Fucking hell, he is. Oh,
God.
shit.
you watch Matic go at Maguire after that.
Yeah, he's going
Fucking hell.
They're sloppy. I told you, man. First half, Maguire and Matic are sloppy. Second half, you see the same thing, man. It's like Maguire.
Ball in. Flicked on. Come on, Dave. That's the corner, I think, to Leicester.
Oh.
Nice goal kick.
Oh, God.
Right, just over 10 minutes. Well,
This
Ollie's
is
got to
where
make
I'd
another
start
change here, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd start breaking it up now, just bringing in subs.
Park the bus.
You got to, haven't you, now?
I wouldn't park the bus. I'd bring on a goal or hold up playing. Like I say, I'd bring on James. I don't care what anyone says. I think now that they're inviting pressure onto us, just leave that guy up front and just fucking watch him chase it down.
I would say I would tell Ollie to get Mourinho style, to tell him to play the Mourinho style. Park the bus 1-0.
Mate, I think for me, I'd sacrifice Martial for Igalo, and I would take off Bruno or Pogba, stick Fosu in, and go 5 at the back.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
See, I'd rather us go for a second goal. I think they're there to be got at now. Because there's space now.
Do you mean Mensa at CDM?
Mate, I'd stick one, like we usually play that 3-5-2, 5-3-2 thing. The cheating system. I'd bring Fosu on for that. Rashford's down here with a head injury, which don't look good. Oh, well, he ain't bleeding. He's all right. Get up, mate.
Get up. We don't want more time being added on.
Right, United. Did I get a free kick for that or not? I think they did. Like Madison's looking on from the stands.
I think we're going to hold on.
The fact that Lingard is a popular fashion line makes me wonder. Hart, mate, I totally agree with that, because how can you have a popular fashion line looking like that? Right, that was fucking awful. If you're gonna have a goatee or something, have it. Don't have little tufts of hair.
He's a commercial player, but
One of these.
Exactly. I mean, what do you do? You know what I mean? That's beards and mustache, not that fucking thing he's got.
I wouldn't be fucking seen dead with that. But saying that, I've gone through puberty. Lingard's only a young lad. Remember, he's a prospect.
That's it. Yeah,
he's still young.
Yeah,
still young. Give him time. Time. Still young.
27-year-old fucking youngster.
Well, Martial's just got great free kick there from Morgan. Held the ball up quite well there. Drew in the foul. Maguire's having a word with Williams.
Lingard has no muscle on him, and he doesn't look 27, to be honest, as a footballer.
Do you know what? Between him and Phil Jones, they'd be on my list to go. One of the first ones to go
Yeah.
to some.
Who, Lingard?
Yeah, Lingard and
Yeah.
Jones. I mean,
Oh,
I know he
definitely.
can come through the academy in that Lingard, and
Download
What
lasts so
Pereira?
long though that you can't play for Man United and not get a goal or an assist in the Premier League for a
Yeah.
year.
well, I know.
Pereira is also from the
Yeah.
academy, right? Pereira. Andres Pereira.
Pereira, we bought him from PSV when they were like 15.
Fucking
Yeah, so
hell,
he was in the
Leicester-
youth. He was part of the youth setup.
Leicester had a shot there.
Dutch,
The
but he
high
has Brazilian
scrambling.
parents.
Someone's picked up a yellow card here. I don't know who.
We bought that guy from PSG, right? That midfielder.
Which one?
What's his name? PSG. You bought him when he was 16 or 15.
Pereira.
Chayore or
I
Chayore
don't-
something.
Traore.
Oh, the
yeah.
youngster you're on about, ain't you?
I think we did Traore.
Wait, get it off for fuck's sake, mate.
We
Maguire.
do that a lot. Ooh. I
Jamie
think we just
Vardy.
signed a right back. Sorry, go on, Marcus.
Well, Jamie Vardy's just managed to get Maguire to give away a foul here, and it's right on the edge of the box.
I would
gotta be
like
honest, mate.
Ethan Lade to get a chance over Wan-Bissaka. Ethan Lade on next season.
Ethan Lloyd. I think.
Ethan
yeah,
Lade,
I
yeah,
think,
sorry. Yeah.
I think you'll definitely see him against Last or whatever they're called in Europa League because we're 5-0 up. So I think you'll see him against that.
Matic picked up a yellow card just
Yeah.
now.
He's a good prospect as well. Yeah. Okay.
Maguire left one on Vardy there again, didn't he?
He did, mate. Yeah, I think if he didn't have a yellow already, mate, he would have definitely got one for that.
Bit risky, that, isn't it?
Mate, Vardy's a bit of a mouthy fucker, isn't he? What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
He's got some trap on him.
Yeah.
Right, ball comes in. It's off the wall. Gone out for a corner. Right. 6 minutes left, boys.
I hope we don't concede. Seriously.
Right, we've got some good guests coming on when the game finishes. I think Deer's coming on. I think Kylie's coming on. You two are quite welcome to stay as well, man.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna watch the rest of the game, man. I'm really nervous, man.
Pancos, you got to watch it, mate. Come on. Oh, Matic, great.
I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous.
I can't believe he's not made another sub yet.
Strange, isn't it, mate? Strange. Mate, that was a great defensive header. Pogba got absolutely fucking pulled down. He's carrying Johnny Evans on his back and then just drops him to the floor.
The fuck went on there?
Wrestling there. Right,
Since Johnny Evans come across my screen like that for his legs.
Harty says Bournemouth are winning 3-1. McTominay's coming on for Bruno.
You know what? I just saw that, the Pogba one. It was like, John Cena. You know what John Cena does in WWE? John Cena. Like that. Okay,
F5.
Wait,
I like that from Pogba, man. I like that from Pogba.
McTominay looks what? Sorry.
He looks like he's bulked up a bit.
What?
He's a big lad. McTominay.
Right, so
Yeah, he does look a bit bulked up, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Straight
Coming
away,
off of
mate.
Bruno, man.
Straight away, McTominay's in there. So get him.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on, Pogba, do your stuff. No. That throw, yeah, that's gone, ref. Our throw. 4 minutes left, boys. 4 minutes left. I mean, overall, I think it's been not a great game, but not a bad game.
It's just job done. Isn't it?
I think that's all it needs, isn't it, mate? Just get the fucking win, get the point, qualify. and that's it. I've not
And then
seen Lingard touch the ball yet.
But then I think it's a 2-week break then, isn't it? Until we play again then.
Yeah. Is it
But
like 2nd of August, I think we play again.
Yeah. Fucking, is it playing? All being played in Germany or something, aren't they?
Oh, do you know what? I read that, but I wasn't too sure. I wasn't too
I
sure.
can't
Pancake, do you know about that?
No, mate. No.
I can't see him being able to fight all over countries and that lot. Not with everything that's going on.
Jay Hart says Pancake wouldn't have coped watching the fight against Barcelona. Not if he can't come at this, mate. No.
I were in bed. I were 9.
Could we
Hurst
reach
has
the
come on.
final of the Champions League next season? Could we reach the final of the Champions League next season?
Could we?
That's a general question.
Could we
Could we
it?
reach the final, the semi-final, or the final? Because next
What,
season,
United?
Champions League. Yeah,
If we bring in the right people, I don't see why not.
because I think last time we were in the quarterfinals. Sorry, we lost in the semi-finals, so or in the quarterfinal. Was it against Barcelona?
When we got Barcelona, when we got embarrassed, when we got schooled off them, when De Gea made another mistake.
Yeah.
Right, United just taking their time now, just seeing it out. Which is
see it
the
out, mate.
right thing to do. Casper's
I
here.
did take it 1-0, yeah.
Score update: West Ham 1.
Come
Aston
on, man.
Villa 1.
Come on.
Yarmolenko's equalised for West Ham against Villa, so Villa are still safe.
Which means Grealish will cost a bit more.
Jay Hart says, bring in a couple of great players, we can even beat Barcelona. I don't think Barcelona are much cup at the minute, are they? Everyone's getting on there in that team. I don't think Griezmann works in that team. I think Messi's getting on a bit now. Still a great player, but not as good as he was. Dia's going to join after the match. Yeah, mate. Dia, what I'll do, I'll send you the link now, mate, so you can just jump in. But Ollie looks... He doesn't look too happy, you know, Ollie. There we go. I wouldn't say it's been a fantastic performance. But like you said, Diedrich, job done, isn't it, mate? I mean, plus De Gea will go past Michael's record of clean sheets as well.
Yeah.
Matthew Crichton says, does first place mean United would go straight into the group stage?
Actually,
or do they have to qualify?
I'm watching the game on my phone, so I'll just...
It's all right, mate. I think United go straight in, don't they?
So,
no.
still connected.
One and two get automatic.
Yeah.
3rd and 4th have to qualify. But it's always against fucking some crap.
Right, Pogba's picked up the most ridiculous yellow card here. Leicester put it down for a free kick on the halfway line, and Pogba just sort of like tapped the ball away as he was jogging past.
He's just trying to fucking waste time, innit?
Oh no, I mean, Leicester won the header. Hurst won the header. Fucking 5 minutes added on. 5 minutes.
Oh.
De Gea's just going to boot it out and let Martial chase it down the right.
How fucking typical of it will it be that? Oh well, how bad is it going to be when fucking if we do make it to the Champions League? How many people are going to be saying that on Twitter? Oh, penalty, Manchester United! You only got in because of a penalty. It's gonna.
Well, I think it was. I think it was a penalty because he's gone through the back and he's took Martial's right leg. He has touched the ball, the minute touches, but you know it is a penalty. Hart said held it 5 minutes. Not a fucking clue, Hart. Not a clue. Oh, Pog was good. He's shouting his mouth off again. She's given away another free kick. Down for just 4 minutes. Leicester are basically just throwing everything out. Well, it don't matter now, is it? They ain't going to get two.
I thought that when we City,
Yeah. Like Brandon Williams has picked up a yellow here as well. So it don't really matter now, does it? Fucking take him out all you want, mate, as long as you don't get a red. Hart says, who cared? Spurs got into Champions League by throwing the bottle. Yeah. Schmeichel's up now for the free kick. So we're at the 92 minutes. Free kick on the left-hand side of our box. Mate, I don't see why Brandon Rodgers has told him to go up for this. Yeah, mate.
You're making me nervous, man, by that commentary you're giving.
Why do you be nervous here? They ain't going to get two, are they?
Yeah, there's only 3 minutes left. Well, I'm 30 seconds behind, so probably about 2.5 now.
United.
But I remember when Southampton scored in like.
Yeah, but even if these lot do score, they need two, not the one.
Yeah, but we won third, man.
I'm not bothered. Third or fourth,
yeah,
get the same thing.
Yeah, but
Harry Maguire's holding the back of his leg. He might have tight hamstring.
Just say full time, mate. Just say full time.
Right. You got another 2 minutes yet to pan cards, mate?
Probably a bit longer because of Maguire going down. Trust him to play every minute of every game and get injured in the last fucking minute of the season.
Harty says,
I don't like the referee though.
Happy days.
The referee's been a bit suspect to that.
He has, mate. He's not had a great game, has he, the ref? God, fucking hell.
He's always the guy who screws us up, man.
He's always that guy who screws us up. Johnny Evans sent right straight off.
What's happened?
He's off.
2-footed challenge on Scott McTominay. Not even a second yellow, mate. A straight red. Fucking hell. That was bad.
Yeah, we are getting top 3. 10 men.
That was bad. 1, 2. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that's a red.
To be fair, Evans doesn't even argue. He just fucking walks, doesn't he?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Man.
After he does the tackle, straight away, he puts his hand up, and he just kind of just walks off without him even getting... He knows he's off. He knows he's getting the second yellow at least, so he's already walking off.
I knew Evans would produce an Evans masterclass, mate. You just knew it.
Ripped his sock and everything. I think that's it, confirmed, isn't it now?
Bit premature, but I'm going to put my...
You're going to do it? You're going to do it?
I'm going to do it. There we go. We are in the Champions League. It's not a trophy, but it's progress. Jessica says she's still biting the nails and she's only on 92 minutes. Well, a 95.
Eduardo is going to pull out extra money. It means extra money.
You think so?
I think it's the opposite. Maybe. He'll go, well, this team's good enough for third. I don't need to spend as much.
Like Madison's looking a bit depressed.
Hey, if he wants to come and join us over at United, we'll take him too. I'd probably rather have Madison than Grealish.
Would you? Yeah. Right, so free kick to United here, about 10 yards away from the box. Ollie's telling him to take it to the corner, just so he can get Scott and Fosu on. For fuck's sake, Marcus, you always come to That's a good one. We'll show that one. That's a good one. Ball in. Pogba's got it. It's out of the left. United throw. We've played a minute over the 5 that was allotted. Foe still hasn't come on yet. Right. I think he's going to come on now, though. Who's coming off? Rat coming off. Come on, man, just get the fucking whistle done. Igalo's coming on as well. Bit pointless now. West Ham and Villa have finished 1-1.
So Villa are staying up. Watford and thinking relegated. I never would have thought Villa would have been the one to stay up. Never would have thought that.
So it looks like Bournemouth, Watford, and Norwich are down, aren't they? So Garlo's on, Ozu's on. Just wait for me.
So it looks like goal line technology saved Villa.
Yeah. Mate, Garlo's done fucking well here. Mate, that's not a goal kick, that's a corner.
Blow the whistle. The referee should blow the whistle, man.
Markel's just got a high five from Ollie. Oh, Lingard's got it. Michael mistake. Lingard, he scored.
Fuck off.
Lingard has scored.
Wow. Oh,
Lingard
did you not see somebody put a bet? Somebody put a bet on it the other day, and he's put I think he put like £10 on Lingard not to score in the entire season.
Oh, mate.
Imagine
you a dummy.
Fucking hell.
And slips it in the net. That's it. Game over.
Fucking J-Lings. Oh, wow.
Right, I can't believe that. Cannot believe
He's literally waited for the last kick at season to get his still a goal.
Ollie looks absolutely amazed.
And what was it? What was it like Schmeichel was saying the other day? You've not played in the net, so don't criticise goalkeepers.
That's right, yeah. And he's just
take your own medicine. Take your own medicine, Matt.
Oh, man. Right, I'll best send the links out here. So it's 2-0 to United.
Done. What a weird game that was.
Finished. The game is done.
Third.
So, Manchester United. It wasn't easy. It was quite a difficult game for me, that one. Very nervous. Very nervous time. I mean, Michael cried, get in, Jesse. If anyone needed a goal, it was him. Yep. Pankaj is back.
Yeah. Messi Lingard.
Messi Lingard, yeah. Those stupid strands of hair done him him a bit of good luck, I think, today. But overall, Pankaj,
yeah,
they've done it.
Yeah.
Hart says well above his expectations this season. I'm kind of inclined to agree with that. What do you think then, Pankaj, about the game today?
Obviously it was a nervous game. It felt like a cup final, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
so I mean, obviously we're all quite happy that United are back in the Champions League. Chelsea finished 2-0, so confirmation then United third, Chelsea fourth, Leicester fifth, Spurs sixth. Bournemouth been relegated along with Norwich and Watford.
Yeah.
And Villa stay up. So Mark says Diedrich Lingard scored against Tranmere in the FA Cup. So, mate, background there you got.
It's not me.
Pankaj, isn't it? Sounds like some folk dance or something.
I'll sort it out. Wait.
Oh, that's all right, mate. Sorry. So, I mean, overall then, Diedrich, it went to plan. It was tough.
Mm-hmm.
But, like you said during the thing, job's done. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Getting in there. Yeah. I'm not particularly happy the way we did it because it could have been done a game or two ago. But as we all know, United do like to make things difficult for themselves and do it the hard way. But ultimately, watch out, Europe. Here come United.
Jadon Sancho confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this
Sancho confirmed.
this is it now. Going into the transfer then.
Come on, man.
The Champions League.
Yeah.
A lot of prospects on the table, like who to go for, who coming. The rumour mill will be going absolutely fucking nuts until the transfer window closes. So, I mean, Pankaj, quite happy with how we've done it.
Yeah. We didn't bottle top 4 this time, so I'm quite happy.
Ultimately, for me, I mean, looking back throughout the season, it was disrupted obviously by the fucking pandemic and all that. We had a tough start to the season. We've had a fair amount of it as well. I think I agree with Hart. I think this season they've exceeded my expectations. We've got 2 semi-finals.
Yeah.
Still in the Europa League as well. We finished 3rd in the league. All right, we're a bit behind, but we're a young squad going forward. Quite excited. I mean, Diedrich, you think going forward, he's the right man for this? Then take us to the next level.
Time will tell. I mean, if anyone's going to succeed, if anyone's going to succeed, I hope it's going to be Ollie. I generally do hope it's going to be Ollie. I think time will tell. I think we'll obviously have to assess next season by who he brings in, who he can get, and more importantly, who Ed Woodward can deliver to him.
Yeah.
So looking at your Ralph Pankaj.
Oh no, Pankaj, what's going on, man?
No, nothing else. Just I have to set my camera. Actually, I am on my mobile device, so that's why. Just give me a second.
I thought you were all partying, so we got it top 4.
So we finished 15
Yeah.
behind City in second. So Liverpool finished with 99, City finished with 81, we finished 66, Chelsea finished 66, Leicester finished with 62, Tottenham finished with 59. So room for improvement, most definitely. But going forward now, I mean, what do you want to see in the transfer window, Pankaj? I mean, for me, I want to see deals done, nice and fucking swift, not leaked out. Go in, the players you want. Go in, get them fucking done, and have done with it. Kylie, I sent you the link, mate. I've sent you the link on Twitter.
You know what I think about the transfers? I think we need to get, because we have Europa League games in between, so I don't think so we're going to do deals in those in that kind of period. So I think we need to get the Sancho deal done before we go and get any other deal done, because I think Dortmund are going to play like they're going to be very stubborn for the price tag. They're going to want like 100 million or more.
Here he is.
Oh, he's there. He's happy.
Boys,
Third place.
I'm so sorry about halftime. I genuinely had a hard day at work and I fell asleep at halftime. But literally, I don't know about what you boys are saying about this. I don't know if I'm coming in and contradicting, but probably one of the worst games of football I've ever watched. But we got the job done.
Pretty much the exact same as that. Job done.
Job done. I don't know if anyone can fill me in how much of a break we've got, because them boys need a break, man.
So we have
2 weeks.
I think we play again on the 2nd of August for the Europa League.
There's a little bit of a break. I mean, you're only looking at 1 week. One whole week. Wow.
But, I mean, Ross, they don't need to go for that now, do they? Unless they want that trophy. I mean...
Well, you've got to think about the first one as well. The first match is kind of a gimme, innit? We're 5-0 up, so it might be even longer.
Yeah. I do that's actually a really good point, though. I'd like to win the Europa League, not the way we've got top 4, which is just the same 11. I'd really like to see a Garlo use, because I think he's put in a lot of effort into the Europa League and deserve some game time. And the people like the Dan Jameses, the maybe even the Jesse Lingards, I don't know. But it'd be good to see them have a run out in the Europa League. Still use the players that we have, the potent ones, but I'm up for resting Fernandez until the start of the Premier League season because the boy looks done. And I don't blame him for that. I blame like pointless games against Norwich that he played, which didn't really need to happen, and stuff like that. But good job,
Right.
Jessica.
Jess,
Hello.
welcome. What did you think? You was drinking pretty early.
Nerve-wracking.
Okay. Are you glad that it's finally over?
I'm ecstatic. And I mean, I think it was you that said Ole looks mad, and he did look mad. But it was so nice to see them at the end being so happy. It's been a while.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been a while. Something to cheer for.
Dear, welcome.
Hello,
How you
guys.
doing today, mate? Yeah,
I'm very
you
well,
right?
thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Give us your thoughts then. Cheers. Yeah, I'll get my coffee, mate. I've always got a coffee with me.
Cheers.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
How did you
I'm all
find the
over the
game,
moon.
dear?
I'm all over the moon. So happy
Yeah?
to win. Yes, I think
So-
we improved massively in the second half. We improved in terms of consistency.
Oh, big
terms
boy.
of
Now, a lot of
consistency.
questions, mate, about the summer, the transfers. Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jadon Sancho's confirmed now. Everyone will be writing about that now.
Yeah.
Most interesting to me though, Aston Villa staying up and Grealish.
Yeah, May. I don't. He'll still look to leave Aston Villa, but I think that pushes transfer value up so much that I don't think we would be in for him. I can kind of see the Tottenham thing happening with him, if I'm being honest. Can I just say one thing? It's completely not Man United related, but Jose Mourinho and his staff were hugging and jumping around like they just won a Champions League about finishing 6th. And if that was my club, I'd look at that and find that utterly embarrassing. That's utterly embarrassing. So
Considering they were
celebrate like
Champions
that.
League finalists as well, not so long ago.
It's just like it's.
I was just going to
Jose-
say that.
Yeah, 100. It's like Jose belittling the club, in my opinion. It's a bit like what he did with United, where he said second was his greatest ever achievement.
This would be his greatest achievement.
Yeah, he's going to be like, oh, what I've done with this crap team and crap club. That's basically what he's getting at, and it's just pathetic.
When
Marcus.
they question him, he'll be more stamping around, going respect.
Yeah. Marcus, when you'll watch along today with all your guests, it was just amazing. Honestly, I had it on.
Good. Why
Yeah,
you
not-
not
That could be put you to sleep.
Boys, I'm gonna let you guys get on. I'm gonna head off, but let's go.
We're in it.
United.
Right, just coming on, big boy.
Cheers, man. I love you,
Right,
Marcus.
mate. See you later.
I love
Jay
it.
Hart
Yes.
says he still wants a trophy. Third and trophy would extend Ollie's contract for another 3 years. Mark says, Jess, reach up and tickle David's beard. You can't now. It'll have to be the other two.
I'm up now, so I can't.
Yeah, I know. Right, we're just waiting for Kylie to come in. I did send him the link.
Where is he hiding, mate? Where
I
is he
don't,
hiding?
I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is.
He's
Do you
getting his
think
Ollie out
that
banner ready.
Yeah, I was
But-
just going to say, do you think Ole will get more credit now, or people will just say, "Oh yeah, but"?
I don't know.
I think people are still gonna say. I think some people are still gonna say, like, there will be few
I've got to
people.
say, right, I must say as well, just Ollie a bit for what he's had to deal with this season and the expectations that he's had to deal with. I think he's done superb. I really do. I
Yeah,
think the pressure,
I do too.
all eyes were on him in that dugout every single game, no matter what it is. I think the way he's dealt with that and got that young team to cope with that as well has been fantastic. I mean, we'll go through everyone. So, Jess, how would you rate Ollie's first full season? as the United manager?
I think, apart from the fact, obviously, when I think considering where he came, I honestly thought that my prediction was they would come 8th this season. I think that I listened to a podcast recently with Ole. I forget what it's on, but it was like an hour-long podcast, and it was really an interesting, really interesting to listen to him talk about just his journey. And I think Fergie's helped him a lot this last year, just in terms of coping with all the ridiculousness around United. But I think in terms of how he's dealt with it, how he's portrayed the club, even though United are constantly in the news, it's not about the manager. It's not about the club per se. Like, he shuts things down pretty fast. Even with the De Gea thing recently, he shut it down. He shut it down immediately in the press conference. That's it. We're not talking. This is not the De Gea press conference. And I think you have to give him a lot of credit. I think he's protected the younger kids. I think he's dealt with Paul Popper to the best that you can deal with Paul Popper. And I think a lot of credit needs to be given to him for all of that in terms of just changing that culture around that club.
Diedrich?
And achieving 3rd. Come on now. How many people would have said Manchester United would be 3rd?
That's right. Yeah. Good point there. Yeah. I mean, Diedrich, Ollie, what do you think?
Satisfactory.
Yeah.
I remember a time when Champions League was a given for Manchester United. And I'll always view it as that. No matter what the state of our squad is, I'll always view as Champions League is almost a given. But let's not forget, season's not over with yet. But good, satisfactory. Could have been a little bit better, but it's not over yet.
Pankaj, how do you think Ollie's done?
It's been brilliant. I mean, he's bringing back the Man United DNA, mentality wise as well, I think. But in terms of winning trophies and all, I think there's still a long way to go. But I think he's done really well with the squad, and you can clearly see there's a rebuild process going on with the team and how they are playing, and you can see the football has improved. It's not we are top 4, but you look at the we have improved as a team, because under Mourinho we finished 2nd, right? But people still complain because of the points gap between City and Man United. But no one is complaining because the football is good. But you see the point gap between Liverpool and United. It's a huge point gap, But but we are improving under Oli. Football is going good. He's not toxic in press conferences. There's positive vibes, But yeah, there will be bad performances, obviously. But the positivity is there. He's still continuing that positivity. He's not saying anything negative about any player. He's not singling out any player. If the team performs badly, he would defend the players. He's not going to single out them. So yeah, everything is good. I love him, man. I think he's going to succeed.
Yeah.
In Man United, I think he will. Yeah.
Dear?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with my guy. Yeah, mate. I think Ole has done a big, massive job for us. I think we did not, maybe we not expect him to do it, but he did it very well. He coped very well with the players. I think I saw the way he communicated with his players, the way he lift up his players, the assurance he gave, especially in the press conference, where he protect his players like David De Gea, Anthony Martial. I think he gave them stick, but not in front like Jose was doing it, like boycotting all the players and so on. But he did it very well. He managed even the young lads like Brand William, like Greenwood. He's able to nurture them. Like, for example, removing Mason today, it was a very good initiative by him, and especially embracing Jesse Lingard. I don't know if he scored his last goal for Manchester United of that celebration today, Jesse Lingard, but I think Ole did very well.
You're not allowed to do that, Diedrich. That causes trouble. Right? You can't be negative about a player. I get that. Jay Hart says we're almost 10 goals behind Leicester, and now we're ahead. I wanted to bring that up, actually. Hart's just reminded me. We were in double figures behind Leicester, right? We went on a fantastic run. Was it 17, 18 games unbeaten in all competitions? I think you got to give I think every United fan has got to give that squad some fucking praise for that. You know, that is like having a look at that league table every time after a game, see who's in front of you, how you're going to climb it, you know, and to just have that mentality of let's just keep winning, just keep chipping away, and we'll get there eventually. I think is
And
absolutely
I honestly
fantastic.
think,
Yeah,
I
go on.
think that a lot of younger people don't. I'm old enough to remember when Fergie came in, and I think that people don't understand how much grit went into those Fergie games that we won. You know, and I think that when you look at Ole, and yeah, they didn't play. You know, the United under Fergie didn't always play well.
No.
They just ground out those 1-0 wins all the time. And I think that we have to give them credit. And I'm just watching on the laptop. I can see the celebration because I missed it, like when the whistle blew, and you can see how much it meant to everybody. And you can see how the biggest thing I think with Ole is those players want to play for him.
Yeah,
that's what I see, and I think that is a huge thing in terms of being a team.
Max,
I think. Yeah, I mean, I think it's been if you look at the season overall, it's been a tough season, a long season, stop-start season. I think the way he's managed the team, the way he's tactically gone about each game as it comes, kept their feet on the ground as well. Diedrich, I mean, he's made them, you know, very grounded, very real players. Don't punch above your weight. You know, I think his man management, especially towards the kids, has been absolutely fucking exceptional for me. The way he's handled Mason, the way he's bedded in Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, he's having a party again. Look, I think, I think overall he deserves a lot of credit. I want to put you all on the spot though. What are you doing in 2 hours 45 minutes time?
Sitting on my back deck, cleaning my floor.
Right, having a bath watching this back.
Having a bath watching this back. Right, dear, what are you doing? I know it's going to be about midnight for you, but will you be awake?
I would try to give my best to be.
Yeah, Pancars, will you be around?
Yeah, sure.
Because Mark's just put a great idea in the comments. Do a overall season's rating. So I think maybe about 9 o'clock we could do a rating for like each player that's played their part, mainly just the first 11. What do you think? Anyone up for it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we'll try and find Kylie as well, seeing as he's fucking left us high and dry.
He bottled it.
He
like,
did
share, and subscribe.
That's it, Diedrich. Yeah, I'll try and get Mark on as well, seeing as it was his idea.
Too much positivity for Ole for Kylie.
It is, yeah. So we shall call it quits there for a couple of hours, so we can refresh, get bathed, eat, drink.
Okay, mate.
Yeah.
Max says excellent win, so we're going to highlight that. And right, I shall thank everyone for coming on.
Yeah, man.
Everyone comes on.
Pleasure.
Says their piece and that. Everyone who's watched on the comments and everything. It's been an absolute joy to do. Not much to say, but we're in. We did it. Finally, we did it. Right.
And my brother and his family are Chelsea supporters, and my mom couldn't get the game, so she called me just as the game was ending and said, "What happened?" I said, "We're above Chelsea." And she goes, "I have to go. I got to call your brother." It's funny.
But yeah, we'll reconvene at 9 o'clock then. All right. So, thanks everyone for watching.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Thanks to the guests. See you all later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.